for each one. So there we go. First one is a throne card. A Master Ball already. Oh, there's our little demigod. Hey guys, George here, back with another one. You know what time it is. Today we're going to be opening up some more of Black and White, but we got our boy Umbreon here. You guys already know what we do when we have our Umbreon there. Usually something related to evolutions, and obviously the set is Prismatics. We got the Prismatic tins. We got all 8. Gonna be able to open up this bad boy, our 8 tins. And there's another thing that has 8 tins, and it's really popular right now. Black and White. We've done one Black and White video of tins, but now today's Black and White versus Prismatic. We're gonna go ahead open these guys. I've shown everything that's in them, so we're just gonna put pack per pack. So make sure to stick around and see what we get. Very good, guys. So what we're gonna do here, we got our Pikachu helping us out here, our Pikachu pin, and we're gonna be doing rounds of 4 rounds of 4, because obviously it basically means that's 2 tins per round, and they're both the same type of packs in the sense that we have these that are special that we could get our God packs from. So we got our Pokeball starting us off with Sylveon and our Sylveon Hollow, and that's how we're going to be doing it. These guys are going to be just going straight through and putting them to the next one. And that's how we're going to be jumping through it. If nothing comes out in the first ones, we know it's not a God pack, and that's going to be for both senses. So this is actually like a very equal battle, because they both have the possibilities of God packs. They both have Pokeballs and Master Balls. They could both have really big hits in them. Obviously, right now, the biggest hit for Black Bolt is, I think, right now, Zekrom. And for White Flare is the Victini. And then, obviously, over here in Prismatic is the Moonbreon. So, or the Sunbreon, better get said. So, reason why Zekrom, because I think there have been a lot less Zekroms, or there haven't been Reshirams, so the population right now is still very different, and that's why it's higher. But more Victinis, I think, in that sense, with Black Bolts. Got our first evolution, our second evolution, because we got a Pokeball evolution, but our first big one, our EX. And now here, our last pack already for the first round. Gonna be rounds of 4 again, so 2 tins per round. Same amounts, probabilities. I actually really like that. They're basically going to be the same type in the sense that there's our Pokeball. They're both going to have Pokeballs, Master Balls, and those types of things. So first round, no throne card here for Prismatic, but we got 2 Pokeballs and an EX. And now that we went through that for Prismatic, straight in with Black Bolt. Again, been doing these a while, so you guys know how it is. We're just gonna see if there's anything big in the front, and if not, skip to the back with that little technique that we found. No possibilities of God packs, and we don't have to slip through each one. So there we go. First one is a throne card, so we don't really have to wait and see what we're gonna be going through. And that was a White Flare pack. Obviously, the code said that as well. But in the next ones, I'm gonna be doing Black then White, because if you've been looking at the channel and you've been watching the Black and White videos, so far, Black and White has been treating us a little bit better. We've had 1 or 2 where Black came out on top, but a Master Ball already. Oh, there's our little demigod, our little, not the perfect demigod, because this one would be a full art if it was a perfect, but we got a Master Ball illustration, which I don't think we have that one yet. The Whirlipede, we don't, and a Master Ball Servine. So already starting super strong with Black and White. And here, this was a Black Bolt pack, guys, so goes to show you Black Bolt is treating as well starting this one. So that was 1 tin. That 1 tin already beat out the 2 tins of Prismatic. So even though they're both special, so basically even though there's both special sets, kind of shows you the possibilities of each set and how easy or hard it is. There's our Pokeball, there's our Gothorita, and there's Cofagirius. We've only pulled this one, but it's a very cute card. I really love it. Looks dope. Very good. And that goes to show you guys, that one wasn't a demigod. We just needed 1 more hit and it would have been another one. These boxes of tins can be crazy, can be not, because my brother came from the States. He bought a tin box and he didn't really get any demigods. He got some good stuff, but here there's our Emolga Pokeball. And again, these two tins ended up beating out our 2 tins over here, no problem, and by a lot. I think by double the amount. So again, Prismatic doesn't have any of these illustration rares, but we didn't even get a full art either. So kind of goes to show you the differences. Very good. So now, second round. First round goes to, obviously, Black Bolt and White Flare. Those were 4 and 4 of each. Obviously, right now, we're happy that some Black Bolt cards are coming out, because there are a lot that are still missing, especially the special illustrations. So if Black Bolt keeps coming and showing, we're happy with that, no problem, because we are definitely a little lacking on the Black Bolt master set side. So got to keep that going. Even though White Flare, if it still treats us well, who cares, right? But that's going to be something that we're happy with nonetheless. Now let's see what here happens. Now let's see what happens here with Prismatic. If anything comes out here, because already 2 packs, nothing. And I'm not saying that's not unknown with Prismatic. Obviously, that's a tin with nothing in it, which will happen and does happen. But kind of leaves it a little down in that sense where we don't know what's going to be coming out to go against our black and white. And if nothing comes out in this pack, all we need is a damn Pokeball. All we would need is a Pokeball, and it's done already. So let's see how this one goes for Prismatic. Will it make it an easy ass round, or will it give something? And it gave us an EX of Hydrapple. It's something, but obviously we are still leaving the throne empty. So just an EX, guys, and we already have this in the bag. Well, not in the bag, we have it tied. So if we get a Pokeball, which again with black and white, which this one is white, I said I was gonna make it black first, but hey, let's just keep it going like that. If we get a Pokeball and an EX, it already takes it. So there's that type of deal there, but nothing in that first one. Goes to show you special sets are special for a reason. You can only get mini tins, blisters, bundles, that type of stuff, and sometimes you're not going to be getting anything in them. ETBs, no booster boxes here, so your luck is limited to what you're getting, obviously. And in that tin, there was nothing. That one tin of black and white didn't have anything, so goes to show you, just because it's a different set doesn't mean we are still gonna get no hits, or you're gonna get hits assured. There's our Basculin, we already have it, but hey, that means it's already beating out our Prismatic Evolutions. And the only reason why I'm taking Gothorita down is because new illustration goes on the throne, meaning this second round's already going to black and white again. We're gonna see how this last pack leaves us, if we get a Pokeball or anything, but it definitely beats out our other one with Snivy and Excadrill. There's that EX that we were missing to take out the EX, but a second illustration rare, and it's one of the starters, so very good there. Goes to show you the differences again, guys, in the arts. Obviously here, there were no illustrations in Prismatic, like I mentioned, but black and white, honestly, I'm preferring it, and I do prefer it over Prismatic, even though we have gotten some God packs. Make sure to check those out. Not God packs, demigods in Prismatic. We've gotten a God pack already in black and white, so goes to show you the luck that you get. We got our mask of Hearthflame mask here for our first hit in this tin. That was the first pack, so that's not a bad thing to show there. But just like in our previous round, what if that's the only hit? Only time can tell. Let's see how it turns out by the end of this round for Prismatic. That's already round number 3. We have one round to go after this, so we'll see how it turns out. But we got our Pokeball, and that's it. Again, Pokeballs, Master Balls, both commonalities here, meaning that a Pokeball can take down a Pokeball, etc., etc. But again, nothing on the throne, guys, which is kind of depressing, but is nothing new with Prismatic Evolutions. We know how it is there, and it's kind of a bummer at that point, but usually we just need something to change this and make it go in a different way, which is always the little expectation that we have here. And I hope it's the last thing that goes here, but with Prismatic, we've come to believe that there's no reason in hoping. Unless we get something good, obviously, it shuts me up, and I'm happy to be shut up. But Let's see if anything else comes out. Another Pokeball. And that's it. So, third round, 2 Pokeballs and an EX. So, now we're back with black and white. Obviously, you guys could maybe tell with my inclinations or my intonations that I am preferring to open up black and white, at least in this video. I prefer it in most videos when we're putting Prismatic against something, but I really like it. I'm really into it. All the arts that you can... Oh, beautiful boy! Our beautiful boy in white. We already have Keldeo, but hey, I'm not gonna complain with this beautiful card. Price right here as well at this point. Can't really complain with that there. Prismatic, I don't think it'll get to anything at this point. So, again, that was our first pack, meaning we still have 3 more packs. And again, those are in tins. So whenever you see loose tins, guys, that's the possibility there's. You can get some big stuff, but you can get a whole cute card, our Pansage, and another Excadrill. But you can also get cards. We do need a Pansage, and I actually really like that one too. There's 4 Pansages in there. I like those cards where you can see a bunch of them in them. But that goes to show you that mini tins, sometimes they can be super loaded in this sense, because this was 1 tin. This was 1 tin. An illustration, an EX, and an alt were here in this tin. I'm not going to take down Keldeo because obviously rarity-wise and stuff, but that was 1 tin, and the possibilities there are always like that. People in stores put them out. There's 8 per box. Obviously, what you get is random, but imagine being that lucky person to get that one. We're opening up a case, so it's not really luck here. We're getting what was in the box nonetheless, but... Hell yeah! We do not have Hilda. Oh, that cut up here is bad, though. Look at that bottom and look at that top. But hey, it's an alt, and it's Hilda. We needed her, so she is going onto the throne, and that's 1 less for White Flare. Now we just need Jellicent. And that's the luck of the draw, guys. Like, again, that could have been either single tins, or like here, we got both of them because they came together. But again, that goes to show you, I was giving the anecdote of my brother. He didn't get any in his where we bought, but he did get a Master Ball, meaning we didn't get zilch. But it's the luck that you get with this type of stuff. That's the end of round 3, and 3 rounds already have been taken by black and white. The only way this would change anything is if in the last round we got a demigod, and maybe we would consider it. But again, black and white is going to show you why this special expansion, or this special set, is good to go for Prismatic. If you're obviously an evolution lover, you go for that. But again, we got an EX of Leafeon, and we got in a Pokeball of Celeon. And last round, last chance for Prismatic, which I'm not really expecting much. But again, if I am shut up, I will be happily shut up. But goes to show you what we're going to be waiting here. Obviously, Prismatic, if you get those hits right now, value-wise, it's way bigger for Prismatic, obviously. But right now, hotness-wise, and what we're looking for, black and white is the way to go. We did not have Hilda, which we're really happy about, even though that cut is pretty bad on the top. We're still happy about it. Now we just need that Jellicent, like I was saying. And we still have a chance to maybe get it, so who knows? Maybe we get as... Oh, look, there's the gold that Hugo was mentioning earlier. In one of the packs where it was one of the tins, we got 2 throne cards. The entire video would have absolutely no throne, and now we got a gold, which supposedly is harder than the alts, but look, we got one of those way before that. But at least we got our throne now. So hey, secret right there, and full art in the one before last of our tins. Obviously, with the rounds that we've been doing, even if this one goes to it, is not gonna take it, but it goes to show you the luck that we have with Prismatic, guys. We're getting a secret rare, which should be harder than an alt, before we get anything else. And that Regigigas finishes, no, it doesn't finish. We got 1 more pack, so I'm speaking before it ends, but hey, maybe it will be the end. Got our last pack, and this last tin has been the biggest out of all of them. not really, because that one we got in our second to last of the gold and the other. But let's see how it finishes off here with our Pokeball Regigigas. And Pokeball Regigigas it is. I'm pretty sure we can take that down no problem with our Keldeo, or with our black and white. But it is the Pokeball Regigigas, the full art, and the secret rare, which maybe it'll take it in this last round depending on if we get another alt or not. So again, rarity wise, the only thing that would be able to go up against that Iron Leaves is the Zekrom, Reshiram, Victini Monochrome cards. So unless we get a God pack or a Demigod or something big like that, right now Prismatic's kind of looking like it's gonna take this round, but video wise it's not gonna take the entire reason behind this and comparing the special set, because here we are going to be recording more of these mini tin videos. Make sure to look forward to that and subscribe so you guys know when we upload them. But this one is of 8 versus 8, but we have other ones where it's not going to be 8v8. It's going to be maybe 10, obviously, because special set mini tins. Got our EX there. Very not common, because in 151 there's 10, in Pokemon Go there's 10, in other ones like that had Lost Origins and stuff, those were also 10 tins. So here is where they lowered it to 8, meaning Prismatic's probably the only one that's going to have 8v8, because we're still going to open all of them obviously. But make sure to stick around for those. Subscribe to the channel so you guys know when we upload. And let's see our last one, what ends up coming out here, if anything worthwhile or not, and if there's anything that's going to happen here in the last round. We got our Pokeball and a Meloetta. Very cute card as well. Full art Meloetta. It's going to go over here. It does go Regigigas versus our Musharna, Mela versus Meloetta, but we didn't pull anything else pretty big to go against our Iron Leaves there. So last round does go to Prismatic. So to sum up, guys, I'm going to show you Prismatic first because nothing really big happened there. We did get something good, but again, it's not the gold that we want. But the thing that it did beat out with black and white is black and white will have 3 Pokeballs, and in Prismatic we had 5, but obviously comparison with the rest of the video, you'll see why that didn't really matter. We got 3 EXs here with Prismatic, our Hydropple, our Ogerpon, and our Leafeon. We got a full art, our Mela, and our Iron Leaves, which I'm not even going to bother giving this the Silver Crown because that was our big hit of the case, and it's not even the big hit. The big hit of golds, at least, is Pikachu. And we're just going to put that to the side because it's only 5 big hits, you could say. Comparing, obviously, the EXs to big hits. Nothing huge there, but here in black and white, we got way more EXs. We got 4 EXs. We got 1 more, at least. 2 extra drills, a Kyurem, and a Zekrom. We did get double the full arts, though. We got our Harlequin and a Meloetta. We got a Master Ball, which we did not get in Prismatic, so another thing that beats it out in there. We got 5 illustrations, which we obviously can't get in Prismatic, but 5 beautiful illustrations nonetheless here in our black and white. Silver Crown I'm going to give to Keldeo because we've already pulled him. We got that beautiful art boy right there. And obviously, even though we got that little cut issue up there, Hilda taking the gold crown because we do not have her, and that leaves us with just 1 more alt looking for in White Flare. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been Jordasaur. Let me know what you thought about that in the comments. Our tin versus tin episode, how did it turn out? And it was the special set versus special set, so let me know which you would prefer more. Even though you saw what we got, which one would you want more of? Obviously, price-wise, maybe people go for Prismatic, but black and white, honestly, my favorite here. And it shows you it had 3 rounds versus 1. I honestly would prefer black and white any day. But leave a like, share the video so other people can go ahead and watch what we're doing, getting here and getting part of the community. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. That's been it, guys, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.